Hey, what's going on guys, Timzy here, and in today's video we're going to continue our How to Defend series, moving on to FAVELA. Now this video is going to be a little bit different because we have one strat that works for two separate sites on this map. So make sure to stick around to the end where I give you guys an example of the strat, but anyways, let's get right into the video. So the two sites we're going to be talking about in today's video is coin farm and storage, and then coin farm and bunks. Now they're both located on the second floor of this map. But when it comes to defending either of these objectives, you're going to want to run a smoke, a Jager, a frost, a castle, and a walled and also bandit or arcade. Now, if you're comfortable without the castle, you can totally swap him out for someone like a Valkyrie or a Maestro, just somebody with info. Now, when it comes to reinforcements, you're going to want to get the two armory walls. We're going to make our way into long desk. You're going to get the right side long desk wall. Make sure the left side's soft. You want to make a rotation hole on this side. You're going to get the two back walls facing red stairs, the two left side walls facing bunks, and then if we make our way into coin farm, we're going to get the two right walls facing bunks, and then get the right side wall on the left side of the door frame, and then that will be all 10. So the reason this one strat is going to work on two different sites is because these two sites have an adjacent room called coin farm. You have coin farm and storage, and then coin farm and bunks, and this map is very small and both objectives are located on the second floor of the map, which means we can actually hold the entire second floor, allowing us to have the same setup for both objectives because the bomb sites are so close. So let's start off with the smoke so we can go over all of the rotation holes in line of sight. So we're going to start inside of storage, and we're going to make a crouch rotate on the right hand side. Now you can make this a full on rotate if you want to be able to run through this rotation hole, but that's completely up to you. If we make our way into coin farm, we're going to make another full rotate, one that you can completely run through on the left hand side of this wall. The reason we want to have it as a full rotate is just in case you need to run back into sight very quickly or run out of sight very quickly. Now those are the only rotate holes you need, but we do have some vertical line of sight that I think you will find interesting. So inside of storage, if you shotgun the floor right around where I do, you can see the trash chute door, and this is one of the two main entrances to go from the roof into the third floor of the building. So if you're playing like a smoke shoddy underneath that hole, this is probably going to be a pretty free and easy kill. But from there, we're going to make our way to the top of the trash chute stairs and open up the floor right around here. And what this is going to do is allow you as a defender to have sort of a one-way angle from the attackers, and you'll probably do some damage, maybe not get a kill, but you'll do some damage. You have a shield in this doorway to kind of cover your feet, and if we make our way back upstairs, you'll see that as the attacker point of view, they'll see the bottom half of that door, but again, you'll have a shield in the way, so you'll be able to see over the shield and peek the holes and probably do some damage, shoot them in the bottom half of their body, and ultimately it's just a free one-way angle. You might as well do a little bit of damage while you're here. You may not get the kill, but at the end of the day, it'll definitely do enough. Now from there, we're going to go ahead and place our shield. So we're going to place our shield inside of Red Hall. You'll have some ADSs here to help cover you, but for the most part, this is actually going to be where you play as well, because you can smoke pretty much everything from this location. You can smoke top yellow, you can smoke red stairs, you can smoke your storage door, and you can also go to that rotate to easily get to coin farm or meeting, or in this case, I call it long desk. It's the hacker's den. But yeah, if you hop up on this metal box here, you have a really good boost angle to see the trash chute stairs. You can see the top of the stairs coming down. You can see the bottom of the stairs going up. You could throw your smokes over there. And again, you can go and rotate into Hacker's Den to smoke the coin farm door, the bunk store, pretty much every area around this objective you can easily smoke, and just do that from playing this position. Just a quick reminder, if you guys are enjoying this How to Defend series, make sure to leave a like on the video and hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you guys are not already subscribed so you don't miss a future video. Anyways, let's get back into it. Now, moving on to the Jager, we're going to start by placing our barb because that is pretty important. So our first piece of barb is going to go at the bottom half of the trash chute stairs. You don't need them any at the top just because you have that angle that I showed you before on the smoke, and also you can use that as sort of an audio cue as well if they are inside of trash chute. Now from there, our second piece of barb is going to go onto the yellow stairs, just because we want to make sure we have some audio info on this side of the map. And honestly, if people come down the red stairs, you can have smoke playing that shield, so not only can he hear that, but he's also going to be able to contest the bottom of the red stairs, so realistically, you'll have some sort of info there. Now from that point on, we're going to place our ADSs. We're going to place two for smoke shield, and then our third one's going to go over to the other shield I talked about before, near the coin door, and you can just place it on the right hand side here. And you can always switch the ADSs if you want to put two on the shield and one for smoke, or, you know, keep it two for smoke and one for frost. That's perfectly fine. But from there, when it comes to positioning, I'm saying that you're going to sit inside of the objective. In this case, we're actually going to play inside of bunks because I don't think you need to roam on this map. This map is pretty small, realistically, and the hatches on the second floor are kind of insane. So I'm going to go downstairs and kind of show you where these hatches lead and what you can do with them. So the reason I don't think you need to roam is because, as you can see, if we go down the yellow stairs into pink apartment, this hatch inside of that little small office will end up dropping into pink apartment, and you can easily use that to flank yellow stairs. You can easily rotate to flank the trash chute stairs, and there is also a hatch in the red hallway or underneath the red stairs, and that also drops into green apartment, which again, you can simply use that to flank yellow stairs, as well as easily flank the trash chute stairs. So honestly, I think it's better if you have everybody play in the objective here, and then if you do need to go for that flank to help out or just kind of rotate behind the attackers, you can simply drop the hatches and then go for the flank. So in this case, you're going to be playing inside a bunk to help hold this side of the map, just to make sure that nobody is pushing the yellow stairs, the red stairs, as well as hopping in any of these windows. Now, moving on to the frost, we're going to start by placing our shield first. So like I said before, this is where the shield's going to be for the frost. You're going to place it on the door. Make sure it's not too close. Make sure there's a little bit of a gap so that you can have the ADS actually catch the stuff or the projectiles that are going to the shield. And then from there, I'm going to show you that line of sight from behind the shield. So make sure you shotgun the floor just roughly where I do. You don't want to open up too much because then your head's going to be exposed, but you want to open it up enough where you can see the actual angle and make sure that the attackers can't see you. But as you can see, if we're behind the shield, we'll be able to definitely do a little bit of damage on anybody trying to walk down those stairs. Now from there, let's go ahead and place our frost mat. So you're going to place one on the north storage window. And outside, there's actually a ledge here, so they could simply vault in here. They don't have to get on a rappel or anything. So that is something to note if you guys do not know this map too much yet. But from there, our second one's going to go onto this office window. And similar to the other window, this is also a ledge, so they could simply vault into this window as well. And then as for your third frost mat, there's nowhere specific that I can think of. You can place it underneath this window inside of bunks if you want, the top of the yellow stairs maybe, near red stairs. But in this case, we're just going to place it underneath this bunk window. But again, you could place the third one sort of wherever you think a good spot would be. And this bunk window is a rappel, so they can't simply just vault in. They have to rappel to get in. But as for positioning, you're going to be playing inside of coin farm. As I said, nobody's going to be roaming in this case, so you're just going to have 5 people in and around the objective. And in this case, the Frost is going to be playing her shield inside of coin farm to help contest any different angles. And a big thing is this armory wall. The attackers will probably try to go for this wall ultimately. And inside of coin farm, you can get some really good crossfires and good angles onto this armory wall. And the good thing is they can't plant in that room. They have to physically walk into storage in order to go for that plant. Now moving on to the castle. Now castle isn't necessary whatsoever. You can totally swap him out for a Valkyrie or a Maestro, you know, maybe to get some info. But either way, we're going to place our first castle onto that storage window. And we're actually going to castle pretty much every window that we put a frost mat on. So that means we're going to make our way over to the office window as well. So a lot of the reason that we decided to bring castle here is because some of these windows get some really big angles or really like important angles that you kind of want to cut off. And you don't want to just have somebody hit the window and get a really good angle. You want to make sure that they breach the castle. There's a really loud audio cue. You want to make sure that you know that they're on that window, because if they are, that means you can't necessarily rotate as freely as you could if it was not opened. Now from there, you're going to get the office window. Like I said, you're also going to get that south bunk window, and we're just going to open up these hatches as the castle. It doesn't really matter. You have 3 sets of shotguns on this objective with this lineup, so just open up all of the hatches. Again, that's going to be inside of that office and underneath the red stairs. And as for our prox mines, you're going to place one at the top of the red stairs, and then you're going to place the other one on the yellow stairs, because you have that barb from Jager on the other side of the map, as well as the angle to have not only a visual cue, but an audio cue. And then over here, you have all of the prox mines. So when it comes to positioning, you're again going to be in the objective. I recommend in this case playing either coin farm or inside of Hacker's Den, what I call long desk. Because with this 1.5, you can contest some pretty decent angles. You can help contest the trash stairs. You can contest some windows from inside of the coin farm. Behind this little table here, you can get a pretty good line of sight over to the top part of the trash stairs. So there's a lot of angles that you can kind of help out with this 1.5 from inside of the objective. So this is where you're going to be positioned. And last but not least, we have the Bandit. Now you can totally bring a Cade if you'd like, but what walls do you want to bandit? So in this case, you're going to get the 2 armory walls. Make sure you bandit these. And then the other 2 walls you want to get is going to be the Hacker Den walls. Now, again, this map is so in its infancy that you don't really know how to attack it and what walls are going to get open. But realistically, with the setup that we have, these seem like the most logical walls that the attackers may try to open. And all of the other walls in the objective can simply be shot, like if they Hibana it or Acer, you can simply shoot the charges off the wall if you still have that map control. But anyways, when it comes to positioning, you're going to be playing inside of the objective, and the entire floor underneath the objective is wood, so you could simply go underneath and nitro any plants. And this is sort of why I was saying you can totally swap the castle lot for a Valkyrie if you want to have some info in sight. If you end up losing certain map control in the objective, you can simply go underneath and nitro, because literally every inch of the objective is destructible from down below. So you can totally just go down, deny the plant, and then come right back up any of the two staircases. So I don't exactly have an example round to show you guys, but I did put together a PNG that you guys can check out. I'll leave a link down in the description below. This just gives you hopefully a better visualization of what the strat looks like from a top-down view. So if you guys want to check that out, like I said, I'll leave a link down in the description below so you guys can check that out. But if you guys do have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'll do my best to answer them. And more importantly, if you guys enjoyed this How to Defend series, make sure to leave a like on the video, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you guys don't miss a future video. And I hope you guys enjoyed this Favela strat guide. If you guys have any pointers, tips, or things that you would change, let me know as well. I sort of just made this up on the fly today, so hopefully you guys enjoy it, you think it's good, and hopefully there aren't too many changes, but honestly, I think it is a pretty solid strat. So anyways, guys, I will catch you in the next video. Peace.